More than 250,000 tourists are putting the sizzle in the Strip's 4th of July. We'll tell you about it.
Plus, the Strip's pool party scene is swimming in cash. But is all that skin a win for casinos?
And we'll tell you why letting your auto insurance lapse just got more expensive. Vegas Inc. next.
This is Vegas Inc. with Dana Gentry and Jeff Gillen. We're minding your business.
Welcome to this edition of Vegas Inc., your source for the top business news of the week.
From the resources of the Las Vegas Sun, News 3, and Vegas Inc. Right now, let's take a look at our top story. The long 4th of July weekend is expected to bring in more visitors this year than last.
The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority predicts 292,000 visitors will pass through Vegas this weekend. That's up 3% from last year. Hotel occupancy is also predicted to see an increase of 3%, even after bringing thousands of new hotel rooms online since last year. And visitors are expected to spend $179 million. That's excluding gambling money, and that's up from $173 million in 2010. Just ask Vegas.com's Vice President of Marketing.
The amount of people is definitely up, and then the people that are actually pre-booking additional products, things like show tickets, pools, nightclub passes, all those kinds of things, that's up about 14% compared to where it was last year. So people spending more on the rooms, but also spending more on those additional activities even before they get into the market.
And while a swim in a Las Vegas pool is still free for hotel guests, the pool scene has become quite a profit center for many resorts, which now sell high-priced cabana services and lots of liquor at risque, well-advertised promotions. But can they make up for bodies at casino tables?
And that's the cover story this week in Vegas Inc., which hits the newsstands tomorrow. And joining us now, the author of that story, Amanda Finnegan. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So, Amanda, a few years ago, the gaming authorities were really down on these pool parties. Clark County business licenses was going in and arresting people on prostitution and drug charges. Has that kind of gone away? Are these pool parties being a little bit better policed these days?
Yeah, a lot of the pool parties have seemed to clean up their acts over the past few years. They always get a friendly reminder from gaming regulators and Clark County at the beginning of the pool season to keep things under control. But yeah, gaming regulators seem to be a lot more friendly, and everyone seems to be a lot more friendly with how much money they're making. So.
And you talk about money. I mean, these things have become huge profit centers for resorts. One of the things in your article that I loved, you went to Hard Rock, right? Was it Hard Rock? Rehab. You were at Rehab.
I was actually at Tao Beach.
Oh, Tao Beach.
Tao Beach.
Well, the one where it was $100 just to get in the door. Just to get in the door.
Yep, that's Rehab's. That's over at Hard Rock. $100 just to get in the door. Then if you want a cabana, it's going to cost you anywhere from $1,000 to $20,000. So these people are spending big money at these pools.
Is there a mobile gaming device apparatus allowed now at the pools or available at the pools?
Not that I've seen, but there's definitely poolside gambling over at Caesars. They have blackjack. Over at Hard Rock, they have blackjack. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of these mobile gambling devices at these cabanas soon.
There's been a prohibition in the past, and I believe it still stands in law on cover charges and gaming. Do you think that some of the pools will have to drop their cover charges as gaming becomes more prolific poolside?
I guess so. We may see that.
One of the things that I'm struck with, and you talk about it in your article, is this really reflects the changing demographic coming to Las Vegas. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen younger and younger people coming to Las Vegas. They don't want to sit at the slots all day, so they need something to do. They're at the nightclub spending money, and these nightclub operators have seen, why don't we capitalize that and have, get these people spending that same kind of money during the day? So it's something for the younger crowd to do, and it seems to be working.
What about the topless pool scene?
A lot of people seem to be shying away from it. So we heard some operators, they were going to do the topless thing, but then they kind of decided that it's over with. Now a lot more are going into the DJs and the house music scene. So they're kind of shying away from the topless scene a little bit.
Were they shying away because they were worried about some regulatory or law enforcement concerns with that, or is it that's just not the trend now?
There are different regulations there are different county regulations for topless pools. You can't host special events. You couldn't have Kim Kardashian come host her birthday at a topless pool. There's different regulations, but I think people are a little less comfortable with the topless pool scene as well.
Gosh, Kim's going to have to find another way to celebrate her birthday. All right. Amanda, thanks for joining us. And coming up, a national bond rating house issues a warning for Nevada's largest gaming corporations. Should we be worried? Plus, we'll tell you about a controversial measure proposed by outgoing Las Vegas Mayor Oscar Goodman. Don't go away.